needs to be addressed, then please text the word Kings along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. At the power forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 35, Williams.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on... So a moment now to see the story for Kevin Durant.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Devin Booker out there with Damian Lee. And it's Allen in at the 3. And for Sacramento, perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. Alex Len is out there with Williams. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
They get it again for 3. Durant gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, boy. Don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
Williams from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Here's Williams. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. And he comes up with a bucket.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates.
Pass to Durant. The 3 ball. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Williams against Durant. Williams can't get that one to fall. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Can't hit from in close.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Nurkic. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
Now here's Williams. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Lee. Now Allen. Over to Rosen. It's deflected.
Well, for a big guy so light on his feet, Len rising into the air with ease.
Oh, my! Wow! Way up there in the rafters.
No one is stopping that. Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. The Suns trailing. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. As you can imagine, the team spent much of their practice preparing for Devin Booker. Coach said there's no great way to defend him. He can beat you at the rim, from mid-range, well beyond the arc as well. And on top of all that, he creates for others. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that.
I just love the ball movement.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Allen, the pass to Durant. Can they get it? And Durant with the big finish.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Here's Williams. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Suns trail by 3. Allen outside. Back to Booker. Pass to Durant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Williams. Monk with it. There's a screen by Lynn. Lets it go from deep. And it's Malik Monk with the 3. Monk's got 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And the other thing that's working for them.
Oh, hey! How about that?
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign and trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Players getting bigger and more athletic. Do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And here's Allen. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And so in the game for the Suns, Allen and KD are the forwards. Damian Lee out there with Devin Booker. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. Here's Williams. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Phoenix has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. And it falls all over the rim and in. Durant's got 10 points.
One of the most efficient two-point shooters in the history of the game, Kevin Durant from the mid-range.
To the inside. Outside, Williams. Inside. It's tipped. Durant with it. Fox picks him up from deep three-point land. Durant, no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And it's Monk, that time on the assist from Williams. He has 7.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Williams against Durant.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, B.A., about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently. Anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Williams from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Lets it go from 14. And the shot is good off the backboard. Williams has got 19 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Phoenix making a switch here. Bowles checked in. The ball's knocked loose. Williams with it. Now guarded by Booker. Fires for three. Williams, that's good. And it's a 5-point Kings lead.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Bowl. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Williams against Bowl. 19-footer. Again, the Kings score.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Suns. Allen outside. Back to Booker. And Fox comes to help. The three. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
Boy, the delivery from Booker so clean. That jump shooting is pure.
Williams from long range. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Booker. There's the three. That shot off the mark. He gets it up. It's not going to go for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Kings on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And greetings from, and just to throw you guys a little curveball here. What's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? Let's switch back to the Sacramento Kings dealing with a thin margin at the half.
The pace of this game is suiting them.
And that's a wrap on.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. Williams is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lynn in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Well, we talk about the offensive prowess of DeMar DeRozan. Clever use of the up fake and gets him to draw the foul. Nicely done.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
The Kings lead by 4. Here's Williams. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Williams has got 26.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Allen finds Booker. About a minute played here in the second half. DeRozan brings the double. 6 to shoot. Lee hits the trifecta.
This is why you love Nurkic. This guy is an exceptional passer.
And Sacramento shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Williams' shot is good.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot. Just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Lee. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Williams' shot is good.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Pass to Lee. Here's Durant. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. And there it is for him.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Sacramento, they've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
Williams misses.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Outside Durant. From downtown. Rebound by Sacramento. Len's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Monk. Monk's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Outside Durant. 4-3. Monk grabs the miss.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened.
A big finish right there.
He destroyed the rim. Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Outside Durant. Puts up a deep 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Yeah, he's hurting the team.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Durant. Len pulls it in. Len's got 9 rebounds now on the floor for Phoenix. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Devin Booker out there with Damian Lee. And it's Allen in at the 3. Here's Williams. Again, the King score.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Back to Booker. Over Fox. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Well, that's what you call a tough 2, because if you're in the lane at D-Book size, you never know what could happen.
Now here's Williams. Takes a 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Lee's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Durant. Over Williams. Len pulls it in. Len's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The 17-footer. And another basket for Sacramento.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
He gets it in there. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
Williams.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Suns trail by 11. Durant way outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Over Booker. Again, the Kings score. .141 left in the final quarter. The deep three from Durant. DeRozan with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Kings.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Prodigy.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Monk. DeRozan outside. Now Williams. Monk for 3. And that's off the mark. He's 7 for 10 from the field. Booker against Fox. He shoots. Len pulls it in.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 47 points.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Williams from long range. Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. So no problem for Sacramento as